Today I'm going to show you how to tie a woolly bugger. I'm going to tie a black one. A lot of people say that the olive woolly bugger is the best color, but I like the black one. You're going to need, this is strong saddle hackle, black. You're going to need some marabou feathers. You're going to need some black chenille. I'm tying a beadhead woolly bugger. These are 1/8 inch gold beads. And what I have here are size 10 style 1720 nymph hooks with the 3x long body. They're pretty much specifically for tying woolly buggers. They even say woolly bugger right on there. So if you're looking for hooks, that's what you do. I already have the bead on here and I already have it pinched in my vise. The barb pinched in my vise. If you're only going to learn to tie one fly, the woolly bugger is probably the one you should tie. They catch a lot of fish. They catch trout, they catch bass, they catch sunfish, bluegill, pike I've caught on these. Alright, wind your thread all the way back. I'm going to wind it forward too, just get a little bit more work down there. Wind it all the way back about where it starts to bend, so that it's wound to straight across from the barb. Okay, I think the general agreed upon length for the marabou is to be about as long as the hook. For the marabou itself to be about as long as the hook, but I like to go a little longer. It gives a little bit more movement on there. It makes it a little bit larger of a profile. So I go a little bit longer. You can go longer, you can go shorter. Fish eat these things, it doesn't matter. And wind it in there real good. You can cut the excess stem or whatever you want to call that section. Cut that off and wrap it down real good. Should have put more thread behind the bead. It's moving on me. Okay, there's your tail. And after you get your tail tied in, take a hackle feather that you've selected and grab it by the tip and pull it like that. Separate those fibers some, and you want to tie it in at the tip, so that way it'll be the smaller fibers will be towards the back of it, and then as you wind it forward you'll see the larger fibers give it more of a profile. Next you tie in your black chenille. I've seen these tied a few different ways, where people tie the chenille in first at the front and then wrap it back and tie it in at the back and then tie the hackle in and finish it, but I do it this way. I don't know if there's a correct or a wrong way to do it. They catch fish no matter how you do it. Wrap the chenille forward. and tie it off right behind the bead. And now the easiest way for me to do this, I've always grabbed it in my hackle pliers. I mean, that's what hackle pliers are for, right? And I got a really long feather here. And wrap it like this. And as you wrap it, you can pull these fibers back. Man, that's a long hackle feather. And once you get to about here, then you can tie it in with your thread. Snip this off. And build up a nice little head behind the bead. I guess it's not technically a head. And then the only thing that's left is to whip finish that. And there you go. That's kind of an ugly bugger, but fish don't know the difference if it's ugly or not. Snip your thread. And there you go. Size 10 beadhead woolly bugger. That'll catch trout, smallmouth, largemouth, bluegill. I think it'll catch anything that swims.